Good morning, YouTube. Is it rolling? Is it rolling?
So I am Qais. I've actually come from the UK, so pretty lengthy journey. In terms of my next show, it'll probably be around this time of September, October next year. And then in terms of my favorite cheat meal, I'm gonna say just my mum's cooking. So it's like a special butter chicken curry with rice, which is, it's my favorite.
I'm Josh Matali'i. I am from Montebello, California, so pretty much east Los Angeles, not too far, an hour away from here. And my next time I'm competing is around the same time as you, actually. So some point in September, we're thinking going international, either Japan, Tokyo, or we might do something local into Arizona. My favorite cheat meal would have to be, I call it the Krusty Krab, also known as In-N-Out Burger. Just a little bit to know about me, I worked for In-N-Out for 3 years, so that's why it's like kind of calls me back home. That's what I did before being a full-time posing coach. It was In-N-Out. So it's just, yeah. And pizza, Costco pizza specifically. You can't say no to a $2 big slice of pizza with 44 grams of protein. So,
and the reason is because they can't pose well and they can't present the physiques properly, right? You'll have seen it backstage yourself. You'll be like looking at this guy backstage. You're like, shit, like there's no way I'm gonna beat this guy. And then somehow, like you find you'll beat them because they just can't present the physiques properly. And this is why posing is so important. It's absolutely everything, especially in men's physique as well. When the look is so much based on what the quote-unquote look is, rather than just, okay, who's the biggest and the most shredded. So if you can like manipulate your physique and present it in a way which is, I suppose, in line with the criteria and aesthetically pleasing as possible with the presentation, then ultimately you're going to give yourself a much better chance of placing well and winning. So that should be the primary focus of posing. Yes, obviously stage presence is great and looking fancy and smooth for the actual poses, because that's going to be the most important thing. And I suppose what is mostly judged is what your physique looks like in a mandatory pose comparison to others. Then we'll go over some transitions, how we're moving between the poses, and kind of tailoring them to your physique. Then we'll go into some maybe routine stuff as well and putting some cool routines together. And then maybe we'll get you all together in like a line and get you doing some comparisons to kind of get you ready for actually being on stage and being compared to people.
Expectations for me when I'm starting to talk and dive into kind of teaching how I like to do my style is have the approach when you're listening is, and this goes for both of us, have the approach as if you are a men's physique posing coach. I just feel like once we have the mentality of not only are we an athlete in the league, but if we understand body parts, joints, how we're moving and how we're positioning, we tend to understand posing in a different perspective, not only as an athlete, but we could kind of teach it to others. And this is a very special moment for all of you, just because I would say, and I'm not trying to say this is like to my own horn here, but Qais and I are known to be probably the more performing men's physique coaches around. I can't think of anybody else that is just men's physique, right? So it's just like pick our brains. If you have any questions, or if you really are urging to know specific things with transitions or anything, let us know and we'll be very open with you and go from there. So
what we're going to focus on to start off with, just because there's a few WNBF guys here, is going to be the one hand on hip pose. So every single pose, we're going to work from the ground up. So a lot of people think, oh, this is men's physique. I'm just going to put my arms out somewhere and hopefully it lands. But what they don't realize is like the position of your feet will ultimately determine the angle of your hips. Then that's gonna basically make the shape of your upper body and basically get your torso looking as good as it can be. So what we'll do is we'll focus on the feet to start off with. Obviously with me and Josh, we might be some little variances with what we teach, but as I said, it's mostly quite similar. So in terms of the feet, I'm sure most of you probably have your preferred side for now established. So if that's the case, that's absolutely fine. So we can just get onto that side. What I like to do to start off with, right, is with the standing foot in terms of the leg that I'm putting most of the weight on, typically what I will do is I'll turn that. For me, I turn it at 90 degrees to start off with. So if you can give that a go. If you struggle with mobility, right, and if you struggle to open up and kind of show that lat, then what you can do a little bit with this is turn it in like more towards the front. I wouldn't say too much, maybe like up to like 60 degrees or so. But what I say, like maybe start off on 90 and then see where you go from there. Then with the other foot, what we're gonna do to start off with, just to get to get us in the right plane, is I have the like heels touching each other to start off with, just so it's right in the right plane. Then I'll take a step out to the side. So it's like kind of a comfortable shoulder width distance. So you don't want it too far where you're like kind of squatting down awkwardly like this. And then the same way, you don't want it in too close. So like just a comfortable shoulder width distance is fine. Then what I would do is lift the heel, like softly lift the heel. You don't need to like do anything crazy like spiking the calf, just a soft raise. So that's absolutely fine. So we can just get that stance for everyone. Yeah? Mm-hmm. Perfect. Okay, cool. Yeah. So then the next thing is going to be the body weight distribution and how we angle our body weight. So as you can see at the minute, I'm kind of like centered over both feet, right? So what we want to do is we kind of want to shift our weight onto this leg here by kind of shifting our hips. So what I don't want you to do is like lean over, which is what a lot of people do. So if I was to look here, it's kind of like just pushing the hips a little bit so our body weight is centered more over this leg. And then what I want to see is this part of the torso here, pardon how fat I am by the way, the part of my torso between the hip and the lat is like completely upright. So sometimes people will do this where it's not, it's leaning that way. And sometimes people will do this where they stick the hip out too much and you can see I'm like leaning back like this, yeah? Exactly like Josh is showing. Nice and upright like this, yeah? So let's just give that a go, that's fine. Yeah, perfect, really good. Cool.
Devin, step your left foot forward a little bit.
Yeah.
Just so your heels are on the same line.
Yeah, perfect. Cool. Okay. So then from there, what I would do, you can do it one or two ways. You can either flare your lats first, or you can put your hand on your hip first. So with the hand on the hip, there's obviously a couple of variations you can do. You can either do open hand or closed fist. What I tell people to do is just try both and see what's more comfortable for you to get that lat open. So there's no like one rule fits all. In terms of the height, what I would say is try not to like pull your skin, because a lot of people do this is when they grab the skin and they create folds when they grab it really tight. So what I would say is like pull your shorts over this V line, and typically I put my index finger here right on that V line and in line with it, and then that's kind of like a nice position there to put it where you can actually see once you're actually lean, getting like the lat tapering into the waist nicely, yeah? So let's just give that a go, and then from there use that like hip for this. We need to be careful. You can see how you're slightly contracting the pec, you just relaxed it there. So what people can do sometimes is when they're flaring the lat too much, they'll internally rotate the shoulder. So just do that a bit more. Yeah, you see there how you're starting to contract that pec? What we want to do at that point is just roll the shoulder back a little bit to keep that pec nice and full. And then that just creates a lot more balance between your chest and your delts, yeah? And then it's just the finishing touch, which is going to be the free arm, I suppose. So what I do is like I use the lat to drive the arm out, but what I don't do is just stick the arm out massively like that, because you can see how like my delts just flattened off. So it's more just a natural flare to that lat to get that arm out, straight like that. It's just like a nice relaxed soft bend, yeah? So let's give that a go.
Let's see. Just have your hand a little bit further away,
just,
right there. Hand
just with this one, yeah, face that forwards, that's it, yeah.
Kind of
over,
as long as you're not flexing this pec.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
Bring your torso back, that's it,
your
yeah.
shoulders rolling back and your rear delt is kind of sitting on your lap.
Cool, really good.
You feel that? Cool.
So with this, I would just turn this wrist so it's like that. That's it, that's really good. That's really nice. Put that delt up a little bit, just to match the height up.
This is pretty.
Yeah, so I want them delts level.
You don't eat when you're freaking working.
Bro, no, you're good. Imagine just right.
Turn the waist a little bit that way.
Imagine just right now.
And then open that lat a bit more.
I just eat it.
Good. Be careful, like this delt wants to be level with this, so drop that and lift that.
I was thinking of
Shoulder. The top fullness of the top line, you're actually going to expand your waist and make your waist look bigger as well. So we want to avoid that from happening. So what I tell people to do is think about keeping a neutral spine in terms of the alignment of it. So do not lean back, because obviously you're just going to push your waist out even more. Don't like round forward. What I say, because people say, okay, like round forward to face the judges because the judges are low down. I say don't do that. So people tell you to do this to face the judges. Don't do that. But what I would tell people to do, so if you see me from a side-on angle, is I will push my hips back slightly, and then in doing that, it's kind of like my upper body will be kind of like aligned more towards the judges. So just think about slightly tucking your hips back. and then contracting whilst keeping that neutral spine. And that's the way to do that rather than just rounding forward like that. Yeah, so let's just give that a go again.
And it's kind of finding that gauge where we should be leaning. What I do sometimes, if you look at yourself in the mirror, hit your front pose real quick. Actually, hit your front pose just facing everybody too. Notice how if I were to draw a line from his head to his heel, they're pretty much lined up with each other. That's how you know he's leaning enough. So when you're hitting your pose, your head and your heel is aligned.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Let's see how you guys look like if you relax and walk into your front pose real quick, just to see how naturally we feel getting into our pose. So walk into it, into a front pose.
So yeah, once again, you're tilting over, so just keep upright,
Pretty good.
That's it. So
I'm not sure what you guys are doing, but the leg that is stepping slightly forward, that glute, I like to squeeze it into that leg we're leaning into. Sometimes when you walk into your pose, if you look at me, so it will be my right glute. When I'm walking in, I kind of squeeze this glute into this leg a little bit just to kind of lock me into the pose, kind of naturally falling into it. I could already tell you got into it naturally. Make sense? Cool. And you hit it like that too sometimes. So notice how when I step up, squeezing the glutes, I lift my chest up and then I sit on my oblique just to make sure. Yeah, I'm sorry?
You do the hips first.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I try to like do this and then I move.
Yep. So lead with the hips, lift your chest up, and then hook your chest on the oblique. So go ahead and hit that. Does that kind of help you rotate more? Cool. Awesome. Let's move on to...
If I'm more tilt like this and it hides my lat, it's like trying to find that perfect balance, right?
Yes. For you, I would say you're in an ideal position. You don't have to show off the lat. What we want to do is we just want to make sure we show as much shoulder width as possible. Some people obsess with showing off the lat, but I'm not sure if you've seen some pros win shows and I'm not sure if you've seen pros win shows and they're posing like this. Yeah. They're posing.
Better to have the hips more and lose.
Yeah. As long as you look wide on the shoulders. Let's now let's do your favorite pose, like your favorite front pose. I think you do a both hands off hip, right? What do you? Let's go to a back pose real quick. Give me your best back pose, and we'll see what adjustments we need to do. So.
Nice. And then with this one, a little bit more to the front. Bring that.
Okay. Cool. Awesome. The one tip I would do for all of you is, do you feel your lower erectors like right here being engaged? Do you feel it? A little bit?
Yeah, a little bit.
I want you to relax. I'm going to have you see me real quick. Your foot positioning is perfect. Your feet are underneath your shoulders. Your feet are pointing out a little bit. Now we need to turn on and thicken the lower back. And how we do that is I want you to push your hips back and lift your chest up at the same time. It's almost like, have you done that workout where you kind of hold a plate and then you're doing a hyperextension like this and you feel it in your lower back a little bit? That's the positioning I want you to feel. Yes, did you feel that a little bit more?
You squeeze your butt too?
I don't squeeze the butt.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
They say like put it in and...
The opposite, push the hips back and then lift the chest up.
Yeah, for me, I have a skin fold, so when I try to push it, like,
Will be bent.
no,
Do that, and then into the front pose. You just want to go wider. It's going to give that front direction of your chest and kind of squeeze the lat a little bit. Yep. That's how we think. Nice. Yeah, that's a lot better. And then you're not having to swing around a lot as well. Just make sure you set the feet properly. This is like super important. When you're getting into the pose, make sure you're setting your feet properly rather than having to adjust. Because that way you're going to set the tone. So just one more time. Just do that again.
And then just overall size, right? I mean, that's going to come over time, but how we manipulate that is the elbows squeezing on the back, and then hips back, chest up to get the lower back.
Really good. Yeah, really good. Okay, so we're going now.
Everything making sense? Good. Cool. Now let's move on to, let's do a Ventura set. I want you guys to do a Ventura set in a front pose.
Nice. That's good. I like that. To be honest, I wouldn't really change too much about that. The only thing is just to add a little bit of flex to it, so we can think about what we're doing with our head and our face. So what I'm going to do is, as you're doing it, rather than looking ahead, you can like look down like that, and then look up, and then open up into the pose. Yeah, so you just add a little bit to it.
Hold it.
Yeah, nice.
Really good. That's nice.
I usually do it on that side.
So yeah, this is the point as well. That's perfect. So obviously with our transitions, we want them to like show the strength of our feet. So with you, it's like we're going to chest and tricep detail. With you, it's like your midsection, which is a really strong point. And I think and that belt as well looks really nice. And I think that really complements your physique as well. So that's nice. See how we're kind of seeing that diamond. Just make sure like when you're here, you're not opening your hand like that. We're kind of like switch to like there, close, and then open again. Yeah, like that. Yes. Perfect. Yeah, absolutely fine. Perfect. So with yours, just make sure you're not like stopping with your foot there. So it's kind of just like there, and then as you're doing it, you there, boom, boom, like that. Yeah. Boom, boom. Yeah, that's it. And now another thing is just like tempo. So at the minute, you're like there, and you open up quite quickly. And one thing which adds a little bit of stage presence is knowing when to speed it up, but also knowing when to slow it down. So with you, for example, like what we want to do is think about when we're here. When we're here, boom, boom, then hold, and then have a little pause, and then open up into the pause. Yeah, rather than just doing that and then opening up to the pause quickly. It just adds a little bit of like, I suppose, stage presence and extra touch to it. So let's just give that a go again.
So, look at my footwork. I want you
boom, boom. Yeah, that's all that. So a little pause, adds a little toe. Cool. Okay. It's like similar to where this foot is. Perfect. So then you're like there, and it's like there, and then you're in the same spot rather than moving like across and then there. So this one should be more. Yeah. So yeah, just keep that whatever there to where that is, and then step back with that one, if you know what I mean. So just basically swapping the positions. So let's give that a go. Boom, boom. Yeah, that's a lot better. Boom. Okay. The next thing we need to look at, if you're going to do that, is synchronizing the hands and feet. So what you want to do is, rather than going like that, and then going like that, you want to do it together. So you're there, and then you're going here, boom, boom, like that, and it's together at the same time. It looks a lot smoother that way, and move them together. Yeah?
So I'm going to show you a wheel real quick.
Yeah, okay. So, what I want to do as well, try not to like move this shoulder across too much, keep it back, and you're going to look a lot wider, like that way, so keep that arm back a little bit. Yeah, and then so don't turn too much to the side, twist a little bit to the front so I can show that, get handy loose, there, that's it, and then get into the pose. And then when you're in it, hold that for like a second as well. So it's like there, boom, boom, hold, and then open up into it. Yeah.
Why is there reason to change this instead? It looks better.
It looks smoother. So, for example, look at my footwork when I do it how everybody else does it. How you guys do it is
okay. With the mixed pause and then get into it, you need to make sure when you are here, you keep your abs super tight and then get into it with the abs still on, because the judges are seeing what it is next time. Yeah.
in the same spot.
Good, yeah, very good, yeah, much better. Nice. Don't twist too far to the back if you're not sure. Keep that down there, yeah, and then show that a little bit more. Yeah, yeah, that's it, and then come into it. Yeah, good, okay, and again.
This is my first show, I've been watching you, that's why then I kind of try to do the
Cool. That's a lot better. Yeah, perfect, really good. Bringing this
Okay.
back, so it's like in the right spot, and then stepping back, and then you're in the right spot then.
Not bad.
Yeah, so let's do that again.
Back squeeze into a K. Good. Relax. Let's see. Let's see. Devin next. I just want to see up to the back pose. I want to see what you guys do. Okay.
So it's like a bit. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You've been doing. Devin's been doing homework since last time I saw him. Okay. Cool. And then let's see. Dimitri, go ahead.
Perfect. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Dimitri, can I see a back squeeze on you? Can you do a slow back squeeze? I want to see how it looks. A slow back squeeze. Like when you squeeze your back, can you do it very slow? There you go. Keep your chest up. Awesome. That would look really good if you did that in your routine. You want to do it very slow into a back pose. Just because it makes you look pretty thick from my perspective. Yep, it shows more details. But what you're doing is, I like your position, your hand position when you squeeze too. So that's good. So squeeze, take like a 1 second to squeeze, and then get into your back pose.
Make sure you're not turning the knee in, turn the knee
There you go, perfect. You thrust my hips forward, and then I actually kind of like pull my belly button into my spine, like I'm really trying to crunch my abs into my spine, and then I row. You should feel your lower back trying to pop out. So try that out when you do like this right here should start like rounding up and then flaring up a little bit. Do you feel that? Hip thrust forward. Yep. Yep. So thrust your hips forward, like tuck your hips underneath you. Keep the core tight, and then I want you to squeeze the back. There you go. Yeah. Do you feel this right here? Do you see it on him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now I'm trying to do it.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Let me see. Wait. Let me see you. Lean forward a little bit right there, and then row. You should feel right here. Do you feel that?
Have a hard time.
Hey, you have a Christmas tree, by the way, so this is good. And then chest up. Let's see here. You're having a hard time feeling it, you said? And you're having a hard time feeling it? Okay. So,
I think I'm doing it, but
what are you feeling exactly?
Just a little bit squeeze here.
Yep. Yep. That's the goal. Right there. Did you feel that a little bit more when you do that? Yep. Yep. Perfect. So you need to lean forward a little bit more. And then row from the bottom. Do you feel that right there? Yes. It's really hard to see it without a mirror. We don't have one but that's how you pop out your Christmas tree. Have you ever seen those little like?
I always wondered. I never seen my picture like.
Right. Have you ever seen those? I forgot what they're called. It's like those little rubber like half circles, and you pop it on the other side, and it kind of goes inside out. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Like people do for relaxing things.
Yeah. That's what's happening to your back. It's like it's popping out from the back where your Christmas tree just gets larger. This is a good pose for you, especially if you have skin fold. If you do that, it actually shows a lot more detail when you do that in your back pose. Come on. Men's physique is so individual. If you realize it, it's kind of, yeah.
oh no.
Yep.
Boom.
Yes.
You go right into.
Remember how in the very beginning I like to squeeze my glutes into the left leg? Notice how for you, look at my hips and glutes. I shift. As soon as this foot plants, I squeeze the glute, and then this foot steps across. Let's try it one more time, and then Vinny, go ahead, do yours one more time. There you go. That left glute.
I'll work on that.
Good, awesome, we're good, perfect. Now,
Step like a little classic when they do.
yeah,
You kind of do that.
yep.
Don't squeeze a lot.
This is kind of.
Run here. Like I like his advice. So because I have this issue when my back is flexing. Like on stage, I don't see myself in the mirror, so can't talk. But if I just pull it back a little bit,
Yeah, chest starts to relax.
I've never heard about this. Yeah, and in Christmas tree, I'll try this. I'll try to work on this.
Cool, awesome. And where are you taking it from today?
That transition to the front.
Okay,
Just trying to
it's a
figure
new one. So, for you to learn that one sooner, have you ever gone shooting or anything like that? So you know how if we're turning a corner like this, that's pretty much what we're doing.
Yeah.
And then when we shift our weight, we're kind of positioning our rifle facing this way.
And you're also lifting up as you step. So I'm doing it like a robot, but I need to be here and then.
Yes. Shift your weight into that left leg though. Mm-hmm.
So I just need to do all of them.
Yeah. Men's physique is the more you practice and squeeze into that glute. Yep. Perfect. And what are you learning from today?
Well, for me, like learning, like I told you at Olympiad, I'm a huge fan of you. So I learned everything since the first day, and today, pretty much the position on my side, I have a lot of doubt about. And then you just gave me what I needed right when I say it looks very mystic over there when I love the hips and all that.
Yeah.
So that's what I needed. And
So just to see,
and my
confirm.
mom too,
Awesome. Perfect.
Confirm. Same thing with me is I never knew which side looked better, if it's better on this side or if it's better on this side.
Cool.
But yeah.
We're going to go over intro poses.
Stay strong. Not as well. Nice. Stay strong. Now we're going to go is from the side back to the front. Yeah. So that's what I'll do from that side to the front. Yeah.
Is easy for those on that.
Now what? So everything's fine, it's just the movement we want to be a bit smoother. So rather than just like doing this, what we can do is bring our arms open around like that and then cross over like that and then get your pose just lean it like that. Yeah? Nice. Yeah. Love that. Just be careful, do not turn that. Yeah. So let's just do that one more time, just be careful with that foot. Actually. Yeah, once again, just be careful with that left foot when you're doing this. Don't do this. Yeah? Keep that knee.
Take up all the stage time I need. So it's just like, I've always had the perspective going into show day where I want a poster of this. I want to make sure my transitions look good. Yeah, I want my pictures to look nice. So that's where...
Yeah, I ordered videos before, but like, I don't know, I don't want the videos like...
Yeah.
Pictures are much better, you know, you can find the best picture of yourself.
Yes, and that's why practicing the routine for so long and having to fine-tune the details makes us, like, I want us to be proud of the videos that we put out too. So, yeah,
that's what I think
but good question. Does that answer your question?
Yeah.
Cool.
I try to post for the coach, for the people. You know?
Yeah.
Try to make that's the 15 seconds I have for me to show off.
Yeah.
And I go back to the
Well,
gym.
because it's, like the following online too is not just the show day. The whole aspect
Just
of it.
the closer the show is, like what do you want to focus on, comparisons, like holding the horse back and forth, or your routine, like you have to kind of
Yeah.
split your time. And for me, like I know they're not gonna watch my routine anyway, so
Yeah.
I just do back and forth.
One thing that,
Up in, like once you get higher and higher, right, you have to be able to be
yeah. It's just like, I like to, when I'm working with everybody in the back. So let's,
strength from the back.
you're wide, cool.
I mean, you can see this.
Okay.
Nice delt.
Man, you're getting good compliments today, brother.
Always loose from the back, like my front position.
Let me see your biceps from the back. Just do like a back double bicep. I just want to see how your peaks look like. Not bad. Okay. When you turn around into your front pose, which way do you go? This way? Okay. We're going to teach a warrior pose. Call it a warrior pose. So what I want you to do is, let's look at the mirror together, is I want you to shift your feet to the side like this, as if you're turning around. So your left foot is pointed 90 degrees. Right foot just comes up. Hold it right there. Rotate your hips to the left. Perfect. Open up your lats like you're doing a back pose. Shoulders facing the back of the stage. Make this right hand into a fist. And then let's make this hand into a fist, bicep. Perfect. Look over your shoulder. We're showing off his width, his shoulders. Everything is looking pretty dang good. Here, I'm going to take a photo of that real quick. Hold it. Rotate your hips a little bit more to your left. A left, right there. Hold it. I know I'm going to make you do a lot of twisting here. Look over the left shoulder. Okay. Now what I want you to do is lift your chest up higher and lean back. Did you see his? Yeah, you see this started to thicken up? Cool. So that's what I want you to go for. Your right side, right? To your right? Yes, okay. So what I want you to do, when you push your hands down like that, it really made your back thicker. So what I want you to do is push your hands down first. Actually, no, I want you to shift your feet first. Push your hands down and then open up again. That will be good.
So you want me to stay in that position rather than back?
Yes.
So I'll be turning from front pose.
That's the opportunity to do that.
Yep.
Use the time when people are.
Oh wait. Oh shoot. Yeah.
When someone's being moved
That looks good, right? Like if he pushes down and opens up his lats. Yes. So hit a back pose and get into what you just did. Hit a back pose. This is when you turn around. Shift your feet, push down, open up, and then turn around to your front pose.
is breathing. So
I like it. I dig it. I dig it. Can you swing into just the front pose, one hand on hip?
On the one hand?
Let's do the one hand on hip, yeah. Let's do that. You just need to post your arms like this, and then boom. Yeah, you're good. Ventura step, nice and smooth. Yep.
Cool. Really good. Really good. Okay. So now then, what we'll do is
Okay.
go on to some individual routine stuff. So with this, with the walks. So yeah. So isn't it this one?
I don't know what else to tell you. It's good. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Okay, calm down. This guy.
So we'll just get that. So that's it. Each of us get that one.
We just missed one pose.
You know, I keep missing that one. Slow down.
Slow down. Yeah.
You want to get out of there. They'll see that.
So we'll walk from that side along that line. Yeah.
Solid abs, man.
Like that. And then a back.
Hey, that's good. Ventura step. Cool.
You go back into a front pose. Yeah. So what I do is come back into
Good.
a front pose, like that, and then go to the side, and then here go
Nice.
side pose. Yeah.
It's very complete from before. But yeah, roll that left shoulder back a little bit so you're not. Yep. That's the only thing I saw. Yep. That was clean. That was good.
Okay. Yeah.
Right hand on your hip or however you do it. Open up. Look over your left shoulder just to kind of. That's the second shot you're going to do. And then cover your abs with your right fist. Yep. Turn around, switch your feet. Squeeze your left glute into the left leg, right there. Oh, you did the other way. Hey, wherever you want to go, you already hit the pose good. Yep. Better. And you, honestly, you can hit both sides if you really wanted to. It's a flex. If you can hit both sides, go for it.
Because I almost like when I come to this side, I just want to stay here.
Yes.
Fuck it up.
So let's go for it then. If you're feeling that way, yeah, go ahead.
Cool. Okay. Well,
Nice.
there you go. So the main things that I think we need to look at are your footwork and how you set into it. How long
Yeah.
you sit.
For some reason, you want to do about face.
So for example, the first side pose,
Take a moment and
you
think.
there,
Breathe and
and
take
that boom, like that.
Pop out your back. Boom. Shift your feet to the right. Hold that pose. Look over the shoulder. That's a pose right there. And then just turn around and get into your front pose. Shift. Yes. Good. Yes. Awesome.
Around, roll back, and then just get into the pose. So let's just give that a go. Yeah. So from the front. Yeah. Okay, and then back to the front. Nice. That's good. I actually quite like that. That's nice. Okay, and then to the side. Yeah, so what you need to be careful with this one is when you do this, you don't like lean forward like that. You kind of want to think about pushing your hips forward and then doing it like that, if you're going to do that, yeah? Yeah. Way better. That's good. Okay, one more time from the beginning.
Forwards. Yeah, try and take more steps rather than swing around because it's a bit inconsistent when you swing around too much. So it's there. So with this left, then bring it round, then move this right foot out and then kick back left foot. There. Yeah. So try not to just do that because your foot isn't going to end up in the right position a lot of the time. So try and take steps. So it's like, just do it with me. So there, and then left foot here, like that, turn it around a bit, and then right foot out, and then left foot out. That's it. Yep. There. Yeah, that's it. And then kick the right foot out, and then left foot out. That's it. Yeah. So yeah, lift the feet. Think about stepping rather than swiveling too much. There.
Kind of gives you more graceful feeling.
That's better. That's better. Now it's just like making it smoother. So it's basically with that left one, just think there, like that. So pretty simple.
You're fine for now.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Okay. Now let's go to the back.
Yes.
That's good. I like that. Just turn that foot out. Turn the knee out. The foot out on the right side. Yeah, that's it. So try and get like try and get the toe in line with the heel, like on this side. Okay, to the back. Yeah. Knee out, knee out. Yeah. Okay, front pose.
Okay. Nice. I'm sorry I missed.
I will come around this way. Yeah.
Yeah. I was ahead of the chicken. I was all over the place.
Cool.
Middle three. Don't really have to do it.
Good. So just be prepared, like, if you move, to adjust the way you're posing in terms of the angle, just basically towards the judges. What I would say is, like,
Pushing your glutes.
sometimes if you're right on the side and you're turning in, like, right to the middle, and that's a bit weird. So what I say is, like, just turn it to face, like, the judge closest to you. So say if this is like the head judge, and the judge on the side is here, then turn it to face that closest judge, just so everyone can see you, okay? But yeah, never do the thing where like, you're right on the side and you're posing towards the audience, because like, it looks really weird. When you're at a judge's table, like the angle, they barely see what's going on. Like, if it's like, if it's this way, then your waist is going to look huge, because it's like you can just see your hips. Or if it's like this, there, then they can't see any width of your shoulders, and they can just see your elbow. So it's going to look really weird. So it's just like manipulating those angles to make yourself look as good as you possibly can be. Just adjusting your quad length, and also as well, just be aware of where the line is. So just try and, like, I know it can be a bit like adrenaline and nerve-wracking and everything, but just try and have some level of like self-awareness with regards to where you are at all points of the stage. Like, even when you go on, just have a quick glance to see where the judges stand, have a quick glance to see where the line is, like, okay, because sometimes when you're in the line, I'll show you.
Shout out to Paige, my wife, who filmed this whole posing seminar. And it's been a few days since I've been at the seminar because we've been busy with this whole trip from California to being back home and then putting out a lot of posing content. And after reviewing this video, I realized that there's a lot of good cues and tips that you could take away from. So hopefully you took notes, mental notes. And it just made me think I want to give back to more to this community. So the content I'm going to be putting out within this next month is going to be a lot more detailed. You guys probably see my short form content on my shorts, on my Instagram reels, and on TikTok. I'm going to be posting this in long-term formats just to make sure that you guys are not missing any of the fine details that you may be looking for when you're looking for posing coaching. I know a lot of people can't find posing coaches out there, so I just want to give out all the free value just to make sure if you guys, bodybuilding is an expensive sport, so if you guys can't, work with a posing coach, then you got free content here that will help you along the way. But hey, if you want to work with people that are very well rehearsed in the industry, I recommend myself, and I truly, truly recommend Qais, who is in this video. So Qais is a master of the mandatories of flow. I trust him with everything that I've seen that he's put on the industry for posing. So he's like, honestly, I said in the video, but he's probably like definitely the top like men's physique posing coach in the world. So feel free to follow him on all social platforms. He will give you a lot of tips and value, and he will not lead you astray. So anyways, stay tuned. The content I'm going to be putting out in the next month, it's going to be interesting. Love you guys. Bye.